Alright guys, so Bradley's here with Miata and his e-brake hasn't been working, so we're trying to figure out why. So we've tried adjusting the e-brake cable, and I know there's an adjustment on the bottom, like to the calipers, and that's not working, so we're gonna probably bleed the brakes on it and see if that helps. If not, then we're gonna pull wheels off, and maybe his brake pads are too low or something, whatever, maybe cables are stretched, but we're gonna figure this out. So this man has an e-brake so he can slide, because it's really hard to slide a Miata without an e-brake for like higher speeds, I guess, and especially like a completely stock one.
Yeah.
The only weight reduction it has is this fender being cut off of it.
It is semi-true.
Yeah. So we're gonna go ahead and kind of pull the wheels off, and there's like no pads at all. So we're gonna run up to the parts store, grab some pads, and throw some pads on it, and see if that's an issue.
Damn.
Just taking this wheel off.
That's the dying lug nut. You can see it's space here. I mean, wheel stud giving out.
You need extended wheel studs.
Yep.
We'll go ahead and lower the car on these jack stands and go get us some brake pads for it. Guys, real quick before we go and get pads, on the back of the caliper there's a 14mm bolt you take off, and then there's an Allen key in there. That's the adjuster for it. So we're going to try and tighten that up.
Hopefully that's all it is.
And see if that helps at least grab a little bit. And if so, then we know what it is. And either way, we're still going to throw pads on it because they're worn. But to see if it is just an issue with the pads, or if the cables are stretched or need to be adjusted or something. So, and it's right there. So, and then there's a 14mm bolt you get out. So he's just trying to figure out what size it is because we're new to this.
Yeah.
So.
Oh, got it. Loose as shit.
Is it? So we're gonna go ahead and tighten those up and hope that fixes the issue.
Look at this. Now it's tight. Oh shit.
Alright guys. E-brake lock. So we know that works. So we're gonna run up to the parts store and get some pads for it. So at least they got good pads still, because these are bad. But he's got a working e-brake.
Yes! Finally.
And then maybe I could talk him into doing like a homemade little hydro brake thingy in it, when you like cut the lever and weld the bar onto it. Because I think that would be sick, and it'll be up by the steering wheel still. But yeah, guys, so pretty much, like I said, there's a 14mm bolt on the back. And then, what size is the Allen key?
It's a
5/32. Yeah, 5/32 Allen key, and you just tighten it up. There's an adjuster back there.
Oh yeah. And you should have a quarter panel. Cut out like mine. Watch your head.
Yeah!
I smacked myself right here. My head.
This was not his doing, guys. The
Not that
previous
dumb.
owner was trying to make it a def cart, and they started cutting it like this for some reason.
Yeah.
And yeah, but hopefully. Alright guys, so what we're gonna do, instead of getting like the brake pads, we're still gonna get them, but not tonight, because they're closed in like 10 minutes. So it's not worth it. We won't have the time to get out there really. In my toolbox. We're gonna make like a little e-brake thing for it, like where you have the bar welded to the thing, and we're gonna bring it up towards the steering wheel more, so it's better for drifting, obviously. So we got this piece of metal here. It's an old like bar from a scooter. So we're just gonna cut it down the size and everything, and we're gonna like bring it, like bend it where it comes up, you know, from like the lever up by the steering wheel, and then weld it in. So we're gonna do that now. He's taking all the plastics off, and I'm gonna work on this. Alright guys, so we're gonna shorten it a little bit maybe like 6 inches or so, give or take.
Yeah.
Right in there. We're gonna change the blade. You should be using a vise for this, but I don't have one. Guys, that's how you lay pipe. Now, just come over her, plug it in, turn it on.
You see what I mean by it looks goofy without it?
And there you go, guys. No. So what we're gonna do now, we're gonna like kind of cut it and angle it up, and then weld it here, and then weld it to this. So yeah. Just measuring how far back I need it and stuff, so I know where to bend it at. So I'm gonna get this figured out and everything, and I'll get back. Alright, guys. So put a little notch in it there. So I'm gonna go ahead and do another notch in it to get it more angled and probably shorten it a little more. So yeah, I mean, just scrap metal that was laying around, guys. I mean, for a drift missile, you don't really need to throw a lot of money into it. Like if you're on a budget, something just as simple as this will help you like improving your driving. You don't have to go spend $100-something on a fancy hydro or whatever. I mean, yes, they're fun, they're good to have, but like if it's just like a budget build and you're just getting going, this will work until you can afford to get something better, just to start off with. So this is what we're gonna do. So I'm gonna go ahead and notch it up a little more, throw some tacks on it, fit it all up. If it fits good, go ahead and completely weld it all in. So kind of got it notched like we want it. Gonna throw tacks here, like 3 tacks on or something, and fit it up, see how she goes, if I gotta shorten it or whatever. So that's pretty much the end result of it. So not too bad for something that's free and took what, 10 minutes maybe? Yeah. So it honestly took longer to like take the tires off and adjust the e-brake than actually to make this. So we're gonna go ahead and get that tack welded. Alright guys, so there it is. It's all welded up. So we just cleaned it up. I'm gonna go ahead and shoot it with some paint. Throw some clear on it. And then install it. We're gonna paint all of it, but like the section down here that needs to be welded onto the car. So, but the majority of it we're gonna weld up or paint it. So I'm gonna go ahead and do that real quick. So this is gonna be the handle for it. I'll show you guys how it sits right now. So that's pretty much it, all welded in. Yeah, not so shabby. And then, like I said, I'm gonna put this on there. And there you go. Homemade kind of e-brake. I mean, it's not a hydro, obviously, because it's not hydraulic. It's still cable driven, but it works. Like that's not coming off, So, and if it locks, it locks. This will do until he gets a hydro put in his car. What do you think? Stoked?
Yes. I can actually slow down now.
He never had an e-brake before, and having nothing to this, and I mean less than an hour we were hanging out and just messing around and doing this, and it locks up good. So we're gonna take it for a test drive, see what happens. Alright guys, so we went ahead and test drove it. The first time I guess they were adjusted too much, so like it was stopping the whole car. So we came back, loosened them up, and went again, ripped it. It's not locking the tires up because it needs brake pads, but it's definitely like stops it. So
It's there now.
yeah, guaranteed once we throw pads on it, which he's gonna probably do tomorrow, it should work good. So that thing held up. Like he freaking yanked that crap and it held up. So that works.
I wanted to hear my rear tire squeal for once.
I'm sure if you do it like on a turn, it might help.
Maybe.
You know.
Or mid drift.
Yeah. So I'm sure he'll test it some more on his way home.
But it was home or straight.
Pull into your driveway, just. But yeah, guys, that's gonna be it for this one. Just a little how-to, I guess, or cheap e-brake for like a drift e-brake or whatever, and how to adjust the rear calipers on them. I think that's what it's for. I don't know about Miatas like that. So, but it worked. He had no e-brake at all before. Now he has e-brake and a little handle. I'll be there one day.
One day.
But like I said, guys, I hope you enjoyed this video. Hope it's useful for some of you guys. Like always, like, comment, subscribe, share. Comment below what you think about this video. If you enjoyed it, if it was useful for any of you guys that have Miatas out there. And yeah, see you guys in the next one.